And now, News 3's Dean Schefrin with sports.
New Packer coach Ray Rhodes promised a more physical training camp and, for that matter, a more physical team. It's no wonder that the coach was happy for his players to lose the shorts and slap on the pads. In Platteville, the Chicago Bears continue training camp without Cade McNown. So while McNown mulls over the Bears' latest offer, Shane Matthews and Moses Moreno are getting most of the work, and that's just fine with Coach Dick Duran. Thanks to the Brewers' inability to win at home, the New York Mets have taken over first place in the Eastern Division, a game ahead of the Atlanta Braves. Milwaukee tries to avoid a sweep as Kyle Peterson goes for his second Major League win. Relatively new Met pitcher Kenny Rogers, he knows when to hold him, and against Jeff Cirillo in the first, he should have folded him. Two big stories kick off the sports tonight. First, it may have been a threatening overcast day, but for Packer fans, it was sunny and beautiful. Antonio Freeman will be practicing with the Pack tomorrow morning. Freeman accepted a one-year tender offer that will pay him the average of the 5 highest-paid receivers in the league. It does mean that he'll be an unrestricted free agent next season, but negotiations for a long-term deal will continue. Oh yeah, he also got a $10 million signing bonus. So, how big is a $10 million signing bonus? Well, Antonio could buy a Mercedes-Benz for each player on the Packers, then buy a Big Mac value meal for everyone in Lambeau Field, supersized of course, take all of Madison to a screening of The Iron Giant, and pay Gilbert Brown's salary. What would he have? Well, he'd still have $2 million left over. Now, that's what I call a bonus. That source close to the ball club that said last night that Phil Garner would be fired, he was absolutely correct. The man with the longest tenure of any Brewer manager has been let go. Simply put, the team didn't win enough. After having one winning season back in his first year as manager, Garner had the Brewers heading toward their 7th consecutive losing season. You can say he wasn't given enough talent, but baseball is a bottom-line kind of game. The final major golf tournament of the century began today. It's the PGA Championship from Medina Country Club outside Chicago, and the Wisconsin golfers had a great first day. Steve Stricker, last year's PGA runner-up, started the day with birdies on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th holes, but on the par 3 7th, his tee shot ended up hiding behind the bleachers. It didn't want to play with all the other golf balls, I guess. But would you believe this? On his next shot from the bleachers, you can't even see him. And it could. Oh my goodness. He would sputter near the end and finish the round at even par. Jerry Kelly was just an alternate, but he got his chance to play, and he's making the most of it. He finished at 3 under par. Appleton's J.P. Hayes is in second place at 4 under. Sergio Garcia leads at 6 under. The UW volleyball team has begun practicing, and the expectations are high. The Badgers are ranked 9th in the USA Today AVCA poll. Penn State got the top billing, followed by Stanford, Nebraska, Hawaii, and Long Beach State. Former Packer quarterback coach Andy Reid and Brian Billick got their first taste of coaching in the NFL. Rookie Donovan McNabb getting his first NFL look as well, and it ain't as easy as college. McNabb gets picked off by Dwayne Starks just before the end of the first half as the Eagles lose to the Ravens 10-7. Tight end Jamie Asher left the game early with a knee injury. Steve Young is back at the helm for the Niners. Tonight they played San Diego. And here's something we definitely do not need to see again. It's Young, pump faking, and finding that pain in the rump, Terrell Owens, who finds the end zone. Enjoy it while you can, Terrell. The Pack will have its revenge against you on Monday Night Football, November 29th. The Black Wolf avoided a sweep at the hands of the Duluth Superior Dukes, but it wasn't because they won. It's because they were rained out. The Pack returns home tomorrow for a big series with Schaumburg. Finally, here's some baseball for you, Canadian style. A simple pitch, a simple catch, and oh, what the heck, why is Michael Barrett throwing it into right field? That's a live ball. I mean, that's the worst example of baseball I've ever seen. Maybe that's how they do it in Montreal. Makes my stomach turn. I mean, Little Leagues would be ashamed of this. And then, what, he's out? Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. The Dodgers still won the game by the score of 10-5. So, you know, I guess where there's a will, there's a way. You don't always have to follow the playbook.
All right, thanks. We'll be right back.